3, 2, 1.
What's up, everyone? Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture. What chapter in this story are we in? On this timeline of greatness, the question is, what part of the timeline are we at? So let's look at history to kind of help us tell the story as we write this book, this awesome book of cryptocurrency. So I went to Bitcoin. I was just curious. I just said, hey, I'm going to draw a line on January 1st, 2017, because that's about a year ago, right? And crazy things were happening then. Crazy things were happening in January 1st, 2016, 15, 14. And I didn't want to take the time to look at every single one of these, but I just very quickly looked at a couple like this on January 5th of 2017 to January 11th of 2017, the beginning of last year, right? Look at this horrible correction. And let's read an article from Business Insider. Bitcoin is off the lowest levels of its plunge on Thursday, down 13% to 985. Oh my goodness, it's tumbling. Oh my goodness, it might be the end of crypto. Is Bitcoin done, right? That's January 5th, 2017. and then we did go down a little bit. And then January 11th, 2017, we really found a bottom there. But just a week after that article was written, wow, look what happened. Isn't that interesting? Let's check it out. We have a price range of after that article was written, and I'm sure many others. You know, Bitcoin went up in the next 2 months by almost 70%. So let's skip ahead to, how about March 18th? We have March 24th, right around there. When was this? Here we go. March 17th article written on News BTC. Bitcoin price highlights. Potential reversal from earlier uptrend as bears are able to push Bitcoin below the support zone. It's the end of Bitcoin. Right here, we're entering a bear market, according to the article. We're entering a bear market. We broke support, and if you look at the 50 EMA, we broke that support. However, was it a bear market that we were entering? Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Those are just two articles. And can we talk about the psychological aspect of these time ranges? You know, this January of last year and March of last year, and these dips that we have and these pullbacks that we have. I'm sure we could find some awesome articles from just in September, just a few short months ago of this pullback. Some awesome articles about, you know, wow, Bitcoin just saw too much growth, you know, from $1,000 up to $5,000. It's pulling back. We're entering a bear market. We're crashing, and look how often this happens. And then look where we are now. Same thing, a pullback, and the same thing is happening. How long will this bear market go on for is the question. So let's provide some context to the story, which is to say that Litecoin just introduced on ZebPay. A year prior to that, actually, I think it's in one of these articles. Let's look. Warnings on Bitcoin Ponzi schemes just a year ago. There's an article about India, I think, looking to ban Bitcoin a year ago. And now look, Litecoin introduced on a huge platform in India. So when we're in the moment of news and we're in the moment of the stresses of, you know, a correction and some type of downtrend, we just always have to revisit history just to help us tell the story, and at least to help us see what part of the story are we in right now, because I think we're in this part of the story. We're right here. We're right here. We're right here. So where do we go from here? And that's the question. Nobody knows. I'm not saying that, you know, since we are right here in terms of the story that is being told in crypto, I'm just saying we haven't even been introduced to the masses yet. There are so many partnerships. There are so many things that have not even happened in cryptocurrency yet. We had a great exposure in late 2017. Obviously, it was awesome. But wow, such a healthy part of the foundation to cryptocurrency and the growth of cryptocurrency. In general, what we need are those partnerships. In general, what we need, even for Litecoin, is we need eyes on Litecoin. And I think partnerships are going to make that happen. I think the technology and what's behind the speed and the usage in Litecoin is going to make that happen in due time. It's a part of our story and we're not even there yet. So as we move ahead in 2018, can you imagine the moves that we might make if this little downtrend is just a very little part of our long-term story? Look at all this white canvas. Where can we go is the question. Nobody knows, but it's all good because we are at the beginning. The masses are beginning to slowly open their eyes to what is Bitcoin, what is Litecoin, and soon I think we're going to have some phenomenal partnerships. You know, huge companies, huge players getting on board, getting on the train, because cryptocurrency, it is the future. If you have not realized that yet, go revisit an article from a year ago talking about how it's the end. And look what happened since then. So those are just my thoughts. Wanted to provide you some context. It's just a daily reminder. I mean, I have to remind myself of where we are, where we've come from in the crypto space, and we have that hope of where we're going. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming by. Have an awesome day, and God bless.